Hey guys, Andrew at CPR Instructor Affiliates. This is a question we get all the time. How do I become an AHA training site and what are the benefits? So we're going to break that down for you, but before we do, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel and this video. Show us some love, support us, and also that way you can be informed of future videos that we make that help you run and grow your CPR business. So, what is an AHA training site? Let's first of all talk about the American Heart Association hierarchy, okay? So, the American Heart Association appoints certain people to be training centers, and a training center is something that you have to apply for, very difficult process, and requires several things, which I won't go into in this video, but nonetheless, a training center could be a hospital, community college, or what they call an entrepreneurial training center, which would be a for-profit business like ours. And so once you become a training center, you can have individual instructors under you. You can also have training sites under you. Now, what is a training site? Well, technically, in order to become a training site, you need to have a legal business name. You need to have at least 5 instructors that work under your business, and among those 5 instructors, you need to be teaching 250 students a year. And that can be 250 students not in any discipline. So it could be a combination of CPR, BLS, ACLS, PALS. It just needs a total of 250 people. And then you're a training site. Okay, so that's pretty cut and dry, straightforward, but what are the benefits of a training site? And this is where I think a lot of people get confused. A lot of people think, oh, well, training site means then that I can become a training center faculty. And training center faculty just lets you train other people to become instructors. But that's not actually true. You don't need to be a training site in order to become a training faculty. Those are two independent things. An individual instructor can become training faculty if they want. Another thing that people think is that if they become a training site, that they're going to get maybe special benefits or things like maybe they'll get some sort of recognition, like their name is going to go on the back of the card. So traditionally, on the back of a certification card, it has the training center's name on it. And a lot of people are like, well, I want to become a training site so that my training site can be listed on the card as well for marketing purposes. But one, that's not true. And just in general, the American Heart Association has no way of putting anybody else's business name except for the training center on the back of a certification card. So you say, well, then what are the benefits? Well, really, other than kind of being able to have this recognition and maybe say on your website and to say to other people that you're an authorized American Heart Association training site, there really is no greater benefit. Now, the only thing is that if you maybe want to become a training center one day, then there's an advantage being a training site, because part of the application process for being a training center is you have to have been a training site for a minimum of 2 years. And so it's not guaranteed that if you've been a training site for a minimum of 2 years that you'll become a training center, but it is one of the considerations that the American Heart Association uses. So there you go. I mean, it can be helpful if your end goal is to be a training center, but realistically, it doesn't hold a whole lot of benefits. I will say this though, even though officially the American Heart Association doesn't really list the benefits of being a training site, certain training centers may have a list of benefits. Like they may make up their own policies and say, well, if you're a training site, then you get to have this, 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 and this. So if you've heard of like training sites getting special privileges, that's not an American Heart Association thing. That's a training center specific internal policy thing that they've made up. But yeah, if you were to come to our training center, we treat individual instructors the exact same way that we treat training sites. There is no additional benefit to it. I hope that was really helpful and clear. If you have questions, though, we'd be more than happy to answer them in the comments below. We would love to engage with you there and hear from you. Again, this is Andrew with CPR Instructor Affiliates. Thanks for watching.